Hey, Black Art members, Rich Raven here with another tip on some of my discoveries trying to figure out magic through the internet. And as you can see behind me, I've recently dived into the green screen scenario. In my opinion, I feel that it offers you a much more versatile opportunities for theming tricks with a certain background or just creating a different feel. I mean, let's face it, when you see a theater show, they dress the set, right? So in my opinion, I think the backgrounds add to the ambiance and the magic itself. You never want to do something so crazy in the back that it's busy and it's too crazy, but you do want to, put something behind you so that it actually looks pretty good. And what I've recently downloaded was a program for Windows only called OBS. Now, I think you've all heard of it at this point. We looked at it, we've seen it. We're too afraid to download it. What is it going to consist of? Can I do it? Well, I will tell you this. I am not a pro in any sense. I am internet savvy, but OBS was a brand new program to me 5 days ago. And just in the short amount of time, I've been able to, I guess you would just really say, scratch the surface into this program and what the possibilities are. So as you can see, one of them obviously is the background opportunities that you can change. You can even make it black if you want to, or you can wear a white suit and a black, whatever you want to do. And there's many ways to change the shadowing and the shading and the colors and all of that good stuff. I do want to show you some of the things that I've worked through personally that might help a magician. And just like we set up our sets, whether it's through music or a music set and we know what order the songs go in for our magic, or we set up a set list for our tricks, right? What I did was set up a scene list for my backgrounds to incorporate into my magic tricks. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to create a background that enhanced each one of the routines that I was going to do for that particular evening. And on the fly, you can certainly change it. Like, nah, I don't like that. Let me just change it to another one. And within an instant, behind the scenes, of course, you would be able to change it. And I want to show you, so if we're doing a Zoom show, which I am going to be doing one coming up, I would obviously want a timer. So I'm just going to key this up once, and then I'm going to show you hands without the mouse, just by using the keyboard that's in front of me, and one touch, I can sequence through the scenes and still be able to perform as a magician. There is a foot pedal that you can buy, I believe, that attaches to your computer that would act as a hotkey. I've seen one that had 3 pedals, so you can get 3 different functionalities, I think. It may be more, I don't know, but it's amazing. Like, instead of me having to function through it here, which you'll see in a moment, I literally would just push on it with my foot and it would go to the next scene. So I think it's like $40, $39.99. So here's the ideas that I had, and maybe this will help you guys. I wanted to create a timer before my show. So when they signed on in the waiting room, I would probably just have this up. As the 5 minutes finally count down, I then transition to, in this particular case, I'm going to transition into a Raven Magic sort of an intro. So I'll just go. And at this point, I'm already here in the room. And this is our first room. I call this the fortune teller room. And in this particular case, I'm going to do sort of a sleight of hand thing. It's geared to sleight of hand, con tricks, and magic of the mind. So in this particular case, I'll do a trick. And then when I'm done, I literally just have to tab down, and then I'm in the back alleys of New York doing a 3-card Monte, right? I mean, it just adds to the whole ambiance of it, in my opinion. So, and after the 3-card Monte, I go right into it's an invisible coin routine that really allows you to have some interplay with the spectators, especially for virtual magic, Zoom. And that would look a little something like this. And that's just a coin, and I would just reach in and just say, hey, let's imagine that we're using 3 invisible coins, a penny, a nickel, and a dime. And then you go right into your routine. After that was done, I'm going to sequence into, I'm going to take a turn to the mind reading. Well, actually, in a mind reading, but in a playing card sense. So for right now, I have, I think I changed it. But that's my mind reading background. And this is my travel background. I also have a card trick that I do with some poker pips behind it. So you could change those on the, you could set these up in advance, and with one, I can go up or I can go down. I literally just have to tab through, and I know where it's at, so I really don't even have to look at it. And I just kind of like look down and just say, you know what? Thank you guys so much, and have a great evening. And then bump, I'm in. You could do a video as a goodbye, or maybe your promo tape, or whatever you have. You can literally insert whatever you want. So that's the cool thing. This is a neat background I created. You could even put live video in behind you. So you got the coffee that's brewing here, and then the rain outside there. I'm sorry, that's over here. I don't forget where the window is, and it's all new to me, fellas. And you could be in a cafe. You could even. So here's what I wanted to show you. You could even make yourself. I'm sure you guys have seen this, but like, oh, can I do this? Yeah, you can. It's really simple. It's just like a drop and a drag, and then you could make yourself bigger. So normally I would be this size, right? But let's say I wanted to make a scene where over here. Let me just lock this so I don't move it around. Like over here where the lamp is, I have a box that has, let's say, my second camera. That has the second camera of doing your close-up. So now I could be here on, one half of the screen with my face, and you can still see me. And then in the other half, you can still see the close-up. So I never really lose connection with the audience, right? Which I think is very important. So just in closing, and lastly, with the ESP cards, I just wanted to show you that, let me get this out of the way. It's very possible to light properly with lighting and everything. I have a bunch of lights, and still to be able to not see the black art, right? I mean, I don't know what the lighting is right now. I can adjust it more. But my point is, there are different settings on both the chroma key as well as I have a 920 Logitech that allows me to have settings for the brightness and the contrast and the gamma and all of that stuff. So you can see how nice this looks, and of course, we all know the black art principle, and it's just hiding right there in front of them. So I'm going to incorporate, a little bit of black art with sleight of hand and some con stuff like free card mining, that sort of thing. And I think it'll be fun. So I hope this has helped you guys. I think that it's probably a classier, kind of a nice look, depending on what your theme is. You just have one background. That's all you really need. Like I like this new one that I created, and I could literally just do the whole routine, my 25, 30 minutes in front of this, and it'd be fine. But I just think it's nice to be able to change it up for the eye, and then the people, the spectators are like, oh, what is this guy gonna do next, right? So something you might want to try. Again, what did I get? Green screen. I think it was a 10 by 12 behind me. There's a big frame that goes across and two tripods that go down that with little clips you hold the green screen. Two big like shadow box lights. My hands are hidden, that hit the green screen, right? And then 1, 2, 3 selfie rings that I just use to light my face. And that's it, really. I mean, that's it. I mean, obviously, you have to invest a little bit of money, but if you want it to sound good and you're going to do magic and you're trying to make a buck on it, I think it has to be a quality that the customer is concerned with and wants. So just a tip, I'm going to do a show this August 22nd. I'll keep you guys posted. It's always challenging with Zoom, so don't let that get you down. But it's sort of out of our hands at some point with the Zoom situation. But we are going to train with my partner here, working Zoom, and I think that's important as well. And trying to limit the back and forthness to the spectator, I think, is important. There's too much, because you don't want them to lose the moment when you go, and this is your card, and they like sneezed, and so you want to control all of the possibilities in Zoom. I'm telling you guys stuff you probably already know. But I hope this has helped some of you. OBS for Windows 10 is what I got. Backdrop, green screen, lights, and black art. Fantastic mic, Sennheiser shotgun mic. Just got it off of Amazon. I wanted the quality to sound good. I think I've accomplished that. I still have to play around with some of the settings, but I'm literally 5 days into OBS/green screen/new mic. So more to come. Hope this has enlightened some of you guys. Take the chance and and just download OBS. I think you'll be happy with the possibilities it could offer you guys in really anything, music as far as magic, and my wife is a teacher, so she can even utilize this to teach her students. So have a great weekend, guys, and keep in touch. I love black art, and I love the members, and I'm glad I got shared today. Have a good weekend.